is up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. Before I get into it, I gotta give a big shout out to everybody that really supported the last video. It got a lot of views very quickly, a lot of positive comments, a lot of likes on the video. I think it actually set a record for likes on one of my videos, and I definitely appreciate that. I have had to block some people this week, but that's really nothing new. And I do want to point out to you all, the main reason that I blocked people is because I do giveaways on my channel. I don't really promote them openly. You know, I kind of talk about them within videos. But the main reason that I block people is just because I don't want to spend my money on somebody that goes on YouTube to be disrespectful to people, and I think you all can understand that. But for those of you that are very positive and supportive and checking out, you know, all the content that I put out, I do want you to be involved in the giveaways and to be able to participate in them. But like I said, I really don't promote them openly. I also want to say, as far as likes are concerned, since I was so blown away by all that support by the last video, a lot of people have been asking me if I would do a full collection video. Usually I'm not into that, but I'm gonna say, if in the near future, it doesn't have to be this video, but if we can get one of my videos over 1,000 likes, then I will go ahead and do a full collection video once I have a good camera. That is something I'm still working on, but it shouldn't be very long from now that I will have a better camera. I just feel like you all deserve, you know, higher quality than my camera can provide right now. So that's why I say, once I get that new camera, if I have a video that's over 1,000 likes, then yeah, I'll do that full collection video. In the meantime, though, some of you have been asking about what Chase figures I have. So the most recent video I put up, unboxing video that I put up, which featured a box from Sherry Stover, I did change my background in that video so that you can check out the majority of the Chase figures that I have if you are interested. And none of them are up for trade. I do have to point that out. But yeah, I just thought, you know, since people have been asking, I would go ahead and do that for you all. But yeah, enough about all that. Again, though, I do appreciate the support, but let's get into it here. Funko News for September 16th, 2017. So what's available right now in some areas, and you all remember, be patient if these haven't reached your area yet. You know, they should get there, or hopefully get there. But Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming, this is the one with him with the headphones and the school jacket on, of course, is starting to show up. I know some people have found it in GameStop. I was watching a video by Bearded Pop Hunter. I know he said his had a very rough paint job, so I'm going to strongly suggest that you all take a really good look at that pop if you are going to pick it up. Also, some Walgreens exclusives have started to show up, including the Spider-Ham Dwarves figure, and it seems like that was really quickly that it started to show up. I mean, it was just announced not that long ago, but it's starting to appear in some Walgreens. And then I'm jumping to the bottom left there. You see the Praetorian Guards have started to show up, of course, from Star Wars The Last Jedi. But going back up here to the upper right, from Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax with Groot, that FYE exclusive is showing up, which I guess would mean that the other ones are showing up as well. As a matter of fact, I think I did share before that Groot with the bomb has started to show up in some stores as well. Okay, the Pennywise, which is the Walmart exclusive, is starting to hit shelves. That's definitely one I'm going to be looking for. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get all the Pennywise figures. Wonder Woman with the Mother Box from Justice League is also a Walmart exclusive. I know this one doesn't have the sticker on the box, but yes, that is a Walmart exclusive that's starting to show up. Haven't heard anything yet about Cyborg. If any of you have seen Cyborg with the Mother Box, let me know down in the comments. And then also Bon Bon, the GameStop exclusive, has also started to appear in some stores, but that figure is also available online, so I will put a link down in the description for you if you are interested in ordering it. Keeping it moving here with some figures that are available for pre-order, and I am going to put links for all of these down in the description to help you all out, those of you that prefer to order online. So the Scorpion and Sub-Zero 2-pack, which I think I shared last time, that one is available for pre-order, as well as Goro, and of course these are GameStop exclusives. Then the BAM, the Books A Million exclusive Flocked Grinch, is available for pre-order. Also, the Flocked GameStop exclusive Crash Bandicoot is available for pre-order. So I know a lot of people were hyped about some of these figures. So yeah, if you prefer to shop online, then like I said, I'm putting those links down in the description to help you out. So I shared the Coco figures here before the upcoming Disney Pixar movie. One figure that I didn't have an image of until now, though, is the Miguel Chase figure. So you do see there's a Chase figure of him where he doesn't have the face makeup on and his hood is down. So yeah, just thought I would put that out there. And these figures are up for an early October release. As a matter of fact, they could actually hit on October 1st. So if you're interested, yeah, do be on the lookout for them. This figure here, I got to work out some way to try to get this one because I really like Guardians of the Galaxy and I really like the collector played by Benicio del Toro, who unfortunately doesn't get much screen time, but he is involved in the ride. He actually has some involvement within the ride. That's I think they have it at, I want to say Disneyland, and I think they're doing something with Guardians of the Galaxy Disney World as well. But yeah, it's called Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. So that's where this figure is inspired from, and it is of course a gold version of the collector. You can read all the details there to the right if you want to. I pretty much took that directly from the press release, but you see here that it is up for a September 23rd release, and it will be available at both parks, and it does have the specific locations there for you as well if you are interested. Like I said, I'm really interested to try to get my hands on this figure. Hopefully the paint job turns out to be good. Honestly, looking at this image, it looks a little bit rough, even though it's all gold. It's still, I don't know, maybe it's meant to look a little bit tarnished. You all let me know what you think about it, but like I said, this is one I'm definitely interested in. So I wanted to make sure that I shared, I've already, revealed these figures before, but I just wanted to share better images here of Dapper Sally and then also the Diamond exclusive Dumbo figure. Both of these are up for an October release. Dumbo seems like he should hit around mid-October. Not so sure about Dapper Sally. I just know that both of these are up for an October release, so be on the lookout if you're interested. Now these are some minis that I'm gonna have to collect. I haven't been collecting the pop figures for these characters, and it mainly is because of a space thing. I have to kind of pick and choose, so I'm really glad that they're making these Disney Afternoon mystery minis. I think they look phenomenal. You see that there are some or I should say some store exclusives, including GameStop, Toys R Us, and Hot Topic. So you can take a close look there and see what the exclusives are. I think the exclusives are pretty cool. I just want to point out that GameStop is getting the Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I think they're called Woodchuck figures, where they're like, it's almost like the Boy Scouts basically, but I think they're called Woodchucks. Like I said, Toys R Us has some cool exclusives, including, I see there that they have Negaduck. And then for Hot Topic, I noticed that they have Scrooge McDuck with the coins, which is, if you've been keeping up with Funko news, you know that is an NYCC exclusive pop figure, but there they have the mystery mini version. So yeah, you have to move around if you want to try to get all of these, but like I said, I think these look pretty cool. I can see myself picking up some of these, and these are up for a November release. So a show that I had never heard of, Buddy Thunderstruck, but this is a Netflix series, and it is available on Netflix now, and somehow I never heard anything about it. It has these plush figures on the way of the main characters, and these are up for a November release. Out of curiosity, I did watch some of the first episode. Really not for me. I mean, you all could check it out if you haven't seen it. Let me know what you think about it, or if you've already seen this, let me know what you think about the series. For me personally, I just felt like the comedy was trying way too hard, but it does have an interesting art style. It's stop motion animation, which always looks pretty interesting. So Corrick from Thor Ragnarok is up for a November release. Really interested to see what else they're going to do with that line. We know that is the focus of the next Marvel Collector Core box. I still feel personally that it's probably going to be a figure in that box of Thor with the helmet on and the shield and his mace weapon and all that, because there hasn't been a pop reveal like that yet. That's what I'm thinking will be in that box. Who knows, maybe there'll be another figure altogether, or maybe there'll be two figures. We'll see what happens, but this Corrick figure looks pretty cool, and again, this is up for a November release. And of course, that's also when the movie comes out in November. So the Marvel vs. Capcom 2-packs have been revealed, and I did not know that they were actually going to be based on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but you see that is the case here. I gotta be honest, at first glance when I saw these, I thought they looked really awkward, but I guess it's because I was expecting maybe a more classic take on Marvel vs. Capcom, but I do understand what they're doing here. They wanted to basically give alternative outfits for some of the characters, I guess, so they kind of stand apart from what Funko has already done. And I can understand that, so that's why some of the characters are not in the clothing that you're used to seeing them in. I gotta say, with Captain Marvel and Chun-Li, I really don't like the outfit they chose for Chun-Li. I think it looks so just awkward. It looks like a little girl playing dress up. It's really weird to me. Captain Marvel is kind of okay, although the shades are just way oversized. They're like all of her face basically. So I'm not too crazy about that one. I do like that they put Rocket and Mega Man X together. I think that is pretty cool, and they do have some interaction within the story and the trailers and everything. So I think that's cool, and I do like their designs as well. Gamora and Strider, I do like them. I like their designs. I think Gamora is probably this is probably the most interesting Gamora figure that Funko has done lately, and or ever, I should say. And also with Strider, pretty accurate. I think Strider's probably the most accurate looking figure out of all of these, arguably against Mega Man X, but I think Strider looks really good. And then they have Ultron versus Sigma. Those are okay. They don't really blow me away, but yeah, like I said, me personally, I could see getting the Rocket and Mega Man 2-pack and also the Gamora and Strider. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about these. These are up for November release, and of course there will be store exclusives as well. So you see that they have a Hot Topic exclusive, and that is again Captain Marvel and Chun-Li. They have the GameStop exclusive with Rocket and Mega Man X. They have the FYE exclusive with Gamora and Strider. Then they have the Toys R Us exclusive with Ultron and Sigma. So if you're trying to get all of these, you definitely have to move around some. If these become available online, of course, I will try to share links with all of you. These different color schemes, I definitely have mixed feelings on these as well, but I do think that these make Ultra and Sigma look better. I think their exclusive looks better than the common one. That's just my personal opinion, though. So also, this whole Gamerverse thing, because you may have noticed that on those boxes, Gamerverse is a new thing that Marvel is starting up. Is basically a line of figures. I don't know if this will all be with Funko or if it's going to branch out to other companies. I guess we'll learn more about this in the near future. But next up for Marvel Gamerverse, along with Funko, will be some Guardians of the Galaxy figures based off of the Telltale series. So of course these will be some different designs going on. I haven't played that game series. I may have to try to check it out eventually, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they separate the designs of the characters from what's already been done. So with the New York Comic Con, I'm going to kind of breeze through the next couple of slides here just because I know that a lot of you like keep up with my Funko news, so you basically have seen this information before. If you have not seen some of this information, you kind of pause and take a closer look or go back and check out some of the previous videos. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of keep it moving to what Funko has revealed this week, or I should say at the end of this week, because I actually did share some exclusives earlier in the week. So I got to share this real quick before I do move on though, because now we know the Toy Tokyo exclusives. I'm not sure if they will get more than this, but they for sure are getting the 2 Black Hole movie figures, which you know, were on the previous screen there. And then they're also going to get Sleestack and Enoch, of course, from Land of the Lost. And then also, I know some people have been asking about this, where are the Dragon Zords going to be? Don't know about the green one yet, you know, the you know, basically the one that's what we're used to seeing, but this black and gold one is confirmed now as a Toy Tokyo exclusive. So if you're not familiar with Toy Tokyo, they do have a store in New York, and then they also have a website, and it can be kind of tough to get exclusives from them. You have to be very quick on the gun in order to get these. But if you're actually going to the convention, you see the information here that they will be set up at booth 722, and Jason David Frank will actually be there at the booth. So that's very cool that some collectors will be able to not only get this Dragon Zord, but to actually get it signed by, you know, the Green Lantern himself or White Lantern, whatever you remember him as. He played different ones. But yeah, Jason David Frank will actually be there. I think that is pretty cool. So the latest reveal for New York Comic Con is Warner Brothers, and of course a lot falls up under Warner Brothers. So you see that they have the glow-in-the-dark Balrog, which was rumored for a good while to be an exclusive. Then also Grindelwald, I'm not even sure how to say his first name, forgive me for that, from Fantastic Beasts. I think that pop looks pretty cool. I do like the different color eyes there. That, like I said, I just like that design and the outfit. Yeah, very cool. And then from Harry Potter, they have Luna Lovegood, of course, with the lion's head on there as a rock candy figure, because they've already done the pop like this. And then the Bogart as Snape as well, you know, from one of the very comedic scenes in one of the Harry Potter movies. They had that figure up also. And then these figures here that you see, these are all limited number, which means more than likely they're going to be convention only. Some people have been wondering, how do you tell whether something will be shared or not? Most of the time, if you see that it's a limited number of pieces, that means it's going to be convention only. Doesn't mean you don't have any chance at all to get it, because Funko has already let it be known that some items will appear on the Funko shop, but you just have to be very quick with those. Okay, so don't give up hope just because these are limited number. I think one that's going to be highly sought after is Speedy Gonzalez, and he's limited to 3,500 pieces. And then they have from Wacky Races, they have Gravel Slag, 2,000 pieces. And then you see these pop figures here at the bottom. They have Lippy the Lion, and then also Hardy Har Har, 1,000 pieces each. And yeah, the CEO of Funko is a big Hanna-Barbera fan, so if you have not seen a character from Hanna-Barbera yet that you really like, eventually it'll probably get made, because like I said, he's a huge fan. So all of these figures for New York Comic Con should be available on or around October 5th, and we will learn about what stores these figures will be in on October 4th. Okay, so you will get just a little bit of time there, a couple of hours at least, to figure out exactly what your plan is to try to get the figures that you want. So some other future pops that will be made, this comes from a Q&A that Funko did. Okay, so they allowed, you know, of course, collectors to throw questions at them, and then they, you know, responded. So there will be Saturday Night Live figures. There's a lot that they could do there. I'm not sure if it's going to be character based purely or, you know, comedian based. I'm not sure how they're going to work that. You know, time will tell. They did confirm that eventually they will do Anakin Skywalker. I don't think that's too much of a surprise. American Gods, they said before the next season comes along, they will have some American Gods figures. There will be a Parks and Rec Wave 2, because obviously, you know, there were some characters that were missing, including Tom. I still can't believe Tom was not a part of the first wave, but there will be a Wave 2. And then there are going to be more Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 figures. So, of course, my fingers are still crossed that we'll finally get a Yondu from that version of the, you know, that version of Yondu from the movie. I already had the original Yondu, but I really want Yondu with the Mohawk. You know, that's the one I'm looking forward to. So I'm really glad to hear that they are making more of those figures, and I would like to see some more of the side characters from that movie as well. So let's get into the rumor mill here. Not a lot to share in the rumor mill, but I do want to get into just a couple of things real quick. For starters here, I want to clear up some confusion from my last video, and I do apologize about that. When I said Free Comic Book Day, there are going to be free comics handed out, but it's not actually called Free Comic Book Day. It's called Halloween Comic Fest. So for participating retailers, they will have free comics, and then there will possibly be a new Funko Pop of the Bloody Lion Cat from the Saga comic series. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up if there was any confusion on that. And then two other rumors here. There's supposed to be a flocked Bob Ross on the way. What I saw looked official, but there was no actual image of the pop. And I'm putting this in the rumor mill just because it sounds so weird. But, I mean, you never can tell what will happen with Funko, but this just sounds weird. I know that he's very well known for his hair, you know, that excellent afro and everything, but I'll believe this when I see it, because it just sounds so odd to me. Little bit, the TV virus, there will be an exclusive plush. That one I can believe, you know, but still we'll wait to see the actual plush though. And then I want to point out, this is something I forgot to share previously, the Tom Servcrow figure, which ended up being canceled, and that is a mashup of the two robots from Mystery Science Theater 3000. That figure was canceled, and then it went up on Forbidden Planet International, so some people were able to order it, but then those orders got canceled. So I don't know if that figure is going to actually appear anywhere. I don't know anything else about it right now. I would assume if anybody was able to get their hands on it, that it would be extremely rare, but right now I don't even know if it's going to be put out anywhere where somebody can pick it up. You know, we'll see. If I learn anything more about that, then I definitely will share it with you all. And then here's another interesting rumor. I've been seeing people share this a lot online, especially today, saying that the Disney Parks exclusive Orange Bird is available to purchase through the Shop Disney Parks app. Now, I tried it myself just out of curiosity, but when it went to the shipping, it said that it could not ship to a home. It has to go to, you know, one of the parks. So if anybody's been able to actually order that figure, definitely let me know down in the comments, because right now I'm treating it as a rumor because I don't see where it allows you to actually confirm the shipping on it. So I'm very interested to see if anybody was able to actually order this. Big spoiler alert here for the latest Smuggler's Bounty box, which does have a Jedi focus. If you've been avoiding the spoilers and you don't want to know what is in the box, this would be the time to check out of this video. Now, Funko has done their unboxing video already, so I know a lot of people have seen that, and maybe this is not a big deal to you, but again, I'm giving fair warning. If you have been avoiding the spoilers and you want to be surprised when you get your Smuggler's Bounty Jedi box, then you need to check out of the video right now, and I appreciate you watching up to this point. Okay, if you're still with me, I'm going to move on. Remember, this is for Smuggler's Bounty latest box, the Jedi box. So right away with the patch and pin, they went with Plo Koon, and then on the patch, I know some people right away they may think that that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's actually Luke, the older version of Luke, though. And I can see how people could mix that up because, I mean, it does look similar to, you know, they look very similar. So that's understandable. The one pop figure that we knew about is the young Obi-Wan. So no surprise there. That one had been revealed before. As far as the t-shirts are concerned, the only one you see pictured here is Yoda, but there are actually 4 different t-shirts that you could possibly get. I believe the other ones are Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then I think also, I want to say Qui-Gon Jinn. If I'm incorrect on any of that, somebody correct me, but I think those are the 4 shirt options that you could possibly get. And then the other pop figure that they have here is Aayla Secura. Aayla Secura, I hope I'm saying that name correctly as well. I know a lot of people are fans of that character. I could say more about this pop figure, but I'm going to leave it up for die-hard Star Wars fans to kind of notice something about it. I just won't say any more than that right now. And then one item that is not pictured here is there's also I believe a Yoda plush figure that comes in the box as well. For some people that's not a big deal, but you know, it is another item in the box. It doesn't hurt anything, so you know, 2 pops is pretty legit. And then you know, I think the t-shirts are all cool, the design. So yeah, to me this is a pretty cool box. And then their next a theme for Smuggler's Bounty, no surprise here, Star Wars The Last Jedi. So really no idea what they might do with that box. They kind of joked about putting more Porg into the box. I think there is going to be Porg something in that box, because that to me really seems like a character that was created just for merchandise. You know, maybe I'll be proven wrong once the movie comes out, but right now it really seems like Porg was created to push merchandise. That's just my opinion. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. I know that was a lot of information, but I hope you got something out of it. Remember, if you're interested in any of those figures that I pointed out as far as links in the description, do make sure that you check them out. Like I said, at the time of this recording, all of those links were good to go. So yeah, if you're interested in doing any pre-orders or picking up the Bon Bon figure, whatever it may be, go ahead and take care of that. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for now. Again, thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.